Hello and welcome back to the Tabbed Out Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Argose Gaming, aka Jacob Scott. I am joined today by my co-host, OftenBane, aka Roger.
Why my balls heavy?
Because they ain't in my hands,
Hey,
bro.
yo.
Hey, yo.
Let me get a little assistance here.
Once again, Shmeat is not here. We have... it's looking like it's going to be maybe a little while before Shmeat is going to be back on the podcast. He recently got a new job and is working a lot, and his schedule kind of shifts from week to week, so it's going to be a little difficult for him to get on the podcast. Hopefully he'll be back soon, but it might be a little while.
That's okay.
I just figured I'd update y'all, the listeners and the viewers, if you're watching this on YouTube. But yeah, it's okay. Man's got a new job. He's working, making money for himself.
He out there making that bag. You know, we're proud of him.
Making that bag, getting that bread.
Bread. Welcome to the bread bank.
Why you wearing a McDonald's hat?
Fucking. How was your day today, Jacob?
It was horrible.
Damn.
I had a horrible day. Mainly because last night I got very, very, very drunk, and like to the point where I threw up for the first time ever from drinking. I haven't done that before. It was really unpleasant. But I guess to explain why it was so bad is I was fasting yesterday. I did like a 24-hour fast because I've been like feeling super bloated and just like crappy. So I do that every now and again to like, kind of clear out my system. And you know, I hadn't planned on drinking at all, but, you know, I get home after a day full of fasting. I go to the gym, like work out for like an hour, and like I come back, I walk into like my apartment, and right as I'm stepping into my apartment after being at the gym, my roommates are like there setting up the living room. They're like, hey, you want to play a drinking game with us? So I ended up like, I don't even know how much I drank. I drank too much, and I ended up like throwing up because I was on an empty stomach. I just worked out, and it was just like, not good. So I've been like, I was like basically in bed till like 5 o'clock today. I was super hungover. It was not good.
Damn.
And we were drinking like seltzers too.
Ooh.
So it was like, yeah, it was like, oh God, what was I had like a Mike's, it's like called Mike's Harder. It's like a tall boy.
Harder, I barely know her.
I wanted to, but I didn't. But yeah, I had like one of those, and then like I think it was like it's kind of like White Claw, but not White Claw. It's like a different brand,
Right?
And tastes better. But yeah, it was like just a crap ton of those, and it made me very sick and feel very bad all day.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's how my day's been. How about you, Ben?
You know, standard. Well, you know, we're recording this on Sunday for with a little change up. We're trying to get it done so we don't have to wake up early in the morning. Yeah. So I can get it edited tomorrow since I'll be off tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you know, a normal Sunday for me: wake up, watch the kids, go to work, come home. Normally,
yeah, we didn't play any games this week.
We did not. We didn't play shit. I didn't even get on my computer like all weekend. I've just kind of been not really not wanting to play, but not at the same time not wanting to play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like
no,
I have
know what you mean. Yeah.
the desire and the want to fucking play Lost Ark, and because I swore I was going to get to level 50 this weekend, and it just didn't happen. Other stuff come up. I've been busy and watching the kids and such like that, but you know, it's just been one of those moments where I have the desire to play, but also I just like don't want to put in the effort to play.
That's kind of how I've been this weekend as well. I mean, I've been like working on weekends and stuff too, so it's just been like super, just like I get home, like either I've been like driving around all day, or like I'm doing stuff like Retro Realtor, so I've been looking at a computer already for like hours on end. Yeah. And it's just like I don't want to do anything. I want to lay down and go to sleep.
Same. Been a really tiring weekend. I've just wanted to sleep or lay down and watch something, or just try to take it easy because you know. Shit, from here on for the rest of the year, shit starts to get busy, you know?
Yeah, 100%. And I think I'm going to be getting busier and busier as like the year goes on as well.
Yeah.
Just especially with like work and everything. It's just been like, we're ramping up a bunch of stuff at work, so I'm like having to do more and all that, which is good. You know, it's good to be doing stuff, but it's also just like takes it out of me that, and you know, just trying to like get on top of my health and like exercising more. So exhausting, man.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
bet.
so tired all the time. It's crazy.
I'm about to because the schedule, our me and Jasmine's schedule is so fucking hectic through the week. I've canceled my Gold's Gym membership.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I only ever went twice.
Oh, that's fair
It's
then.
just there's not enough time, because when I'm not at work, Jasmine's at work. And when I'm at work,
Yeah.
Jasmine's home, and it's just like we're too busy during the week for me to go and actually go to the gym for a couple hours. So I'm actually just gonna like buy a couple of weights and just like
Yeah.
keep them under my desk or something, and just do it that way. I've been trying to keep up with it, like just doing push-ups, every once in a while when I have the spare moment to do so. But people who listen who have toddlers or kids or anything like that knows that kids are
It's fair.
exhausting. Like
Bro, just start like benching
I
Mason.
do that. I'll take him and curl him. He fucking loves it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that with my little brothers when I was younger too, but it was just like to play around,
Yeah.
not necessarily like exercise, but
They both we have little backpacks for them, and I'll like put their backpacks on and like put my arms or my hands under the backpack where they're like strapped to it and just fucking like pick them up like this. They
yeah,
fucking love
yeah,
that shit.
yeah. Yeah. Kids love getting thrown around like that.
Fucking
Yeah, I
wild.
mean getting just like some free weights and stuff, that's definitely helpful. That's how I started, like when I started working out a couple months ago. I just had like some free weights and
I gotta
I've slowly kind of got some other stuff.
I gotta get back into shape, man. There's this
Yeah.
there's this new fella at work. I say new fella. He's like my age. Um and he works out like every fucking dude's fucking shredded. This man runs on pure testosterone. Like he's just
That's trying to be me, bro.
he's
That's what I'm trying to
he
do.
is fucking shredded, bro. And I actually am helping him build a computer. Um he's working on getting his parts and all that shit, and we sit down today because today was slower to start, but it slowly
Mhm.
ramped up and got busy on us. But for that slow start, he brought his iPad and we went through like PC Part Picker, and I was like, yeah, that's a good one. This you can do what you want with this and this and this.
Nice,
And
nice.
so he's got a pretty good solid build. It looks like in today's market it's going to cost him about $1,200, which ain't terrible. It's
No, not at
about
all.
average anyway. And
Yeah,
yeah, so I'm working on that. Jasmine said
that's
I need to
cool.
stop giving away this information for free and start charging people for it.
Start charging people to help you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you could make money doing that. People make a lot of money doing like PC stuff like that.
Well, I
I mean,
eventually
just
I eventually want to like build them, like as a
like build them like for a
yeah,
job.
because like
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's not a bad idea.
essentially what I was going to go to college for, was do that. But I mean, I just don't have the money to dump into buying a surplus of parts to start
Yeah.
building and sending them out or selling them to people, anything like that. But yeah,
Plus, with
eventually,
all the scalpers,
yeah,
prices are even worse now.
yeah, I'm trying to wait on that market to come down, and not to say that I don't have any money like in the savings or anything, but it's just not
Well,
something
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
to not something I want to dump toward that at the very moment.
Not a good financial decision
Yeah,
in the long run. I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, plus, like, I don't know if it's gonna affect that industry directly, but all the stuff with like the Ukraine right now, I know I've been seeing like a bunch of stuff about the market's like gonna be fucking hectic
yeah,
over the next like couple of months just because of everything that's going on.
yeah. Shit's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, this I was talking to my roommate about it earlier today. It's just gonna be. It's like I think the article I read said that it's something like 190,000 like Russian troops on the border of the Ukraine right now,
Phew.
which is they're doing a quote unquote training
Yeah.
training exercises that were supposed to end on the 20th, which I think today is the 20. Oh, today is the 20th. They're supposed to end today. They're still there.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. But apparently, there's a lot of stuff that like it's gonna start messing with like the market here and like stocks and all that stuff as well.
Right. Got you. Got you.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a bunch of hike in like prices for PC parts and all that.
Yeah. Um. And it just baffles me because like when I started buying my parts, this was right before the 30 series came out and the chip shortage and all that shit. Because like I got,
Mm,
and the prime example of it is I got my i7 9700K, which for those of you who don't know is the turboed version. It's the fully unlocked version of that chipset. and it just means
That's a CPU.
it's
by the way, if you
CPU.
don't know what that is.
I was going to go into that. It's the CPU,
Oh, my bad.
and I got that chip off Amazon for $150. That same chip right now is like $360.
That's the chip I have
Yep.
for my computer, and I think mine was like 200 something when I got it.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
I have the same chip picked out for Josh. I'll say his name, Josh.
Okay.
When we were building his computer, and actually that chip was more expensive than a 10th generation chip. So we just upgraded to a 10th generation chip because it was literally like $50 cheaper.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't understand. But
Was it still like a K series chip? Like a
it was an F series.
It was an F series. Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, he's got a pretty good build looking. I mean, he'll be able to. He's like, can I do like 1080p? Like, this is what he's building it for, is 1080p gaming. And he was like, so what kind of FPS could I get off of like Warzone, because he plays a lot of Call of Duty. I was like, with this, because he literally has the same exact graphics card as I have selected. I was like, you can run Warzone on all high settings and get like 200 FPS. And he was like,
Nice.
yeah, that sounds good.
What graphics card do you have? You have the 1660 Super?
1660
Is that right?
Super.
That's what I thought.
Which, Warzone being a 2019 game, you can very well suspect anywhere from 150 to 200.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't tried. Obviously, I don't play Warzone, so I'm not going to try running it on this computer. But I think that's probably about where I would run as well. It seems like for the most part, our like computers are like pretty matched in terms of like frames.
Yeah, power wise anyway.
Yeah.
Because I have a 1660 Super and you have a 2060 overclocked, right?
Yeah.
And
But it comes like stock overclocked. It's not like MSI Afterburner overclock stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have my 1660 overclocked on MSI Afterburner.
Yeah.
Just to squeeze out a little bit more, whatever I can get out of it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure like it's if I just got like a 2060 and then overclocked it with MSI Afterburner, I could squeeze a little more out. But whatever, I got a good deal on a really good card, so I'm happy with it.
It do what it do.
Yeah.
It play game.
It play game. I run Lost Ark on all high settings at like 170 FPS, like constantly, which is it's pretty nuts. It's very nice.
My shit's still like hard locked at like 72 on that. But I mean,
have you gone in to set it to run as administrator?
No.
Because I had that issue before. It was when I set it to run as administrator and then refresh the game, it fixed it.
Oh.
It started like it was like hard locked at 60 FPS and then it spiked up to like 170.
No, mine's hard locked at like 72. It runs fine. I'm not gonna fuck with it.
I mean, it's not that hard. You just go to properties, like run as administrator.
Yeah,
It's like 3 clicks.
it's three
Yeah.
three whole ass clicks, bro.
Fair enough, I guess. I did that because it also let me run the game at a higher frame rate, or higher quality.
Yeah.
At a higher frame rate. Oh, still have heartburn, bro. Damn.
Oh yikes! Wait, what were you?
Does not feel good.
I was gonna say, because the only time I've ever drank to the point of vomiting, going back to what you said, I can't even like stand the smell of that liquor that I threw up on anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna wonder if you were gonna have that same issue, because for me it was a Super Bowl a couple years ago. And it was literally just me up watching it by myself because nobody else in the house cared about the fucking Super Bowl. So I'm up just banging a whole big ass bottle of Jameson, and I go to bed, and I was fine until I laid down. And when I laid down, shit started to like spin, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna go terribly. And it's like all of a sudden I just fucking started throwing up, and I was like, oh no. I made it out of the bed. I'll say that. I made it out of the bed and almost to the bathroom. Nice. And then I threw up in the bathroom floor, and I was like, never again. Never again. Now, anytime I smell Jameson, I get nauseous.
I don't know if I'll have that big of an issue with it. I know that like today I was putting something in the fridge and we still had like drinks left over from like last night, and I looked at them and my stomach just like it just like tightened, and I like started feeling like queasy as I was like I don't want to even think about that. I think I was watching like a YouTube video earlier when I was still like recovering, And like in the YouTube video, they went to a bar and started drinking, and I was just like, I can't even think about like putting alcohol in my body like at all. I mean, because I don't drink very often, like in general. So it's like when I do drink, it either is like I just have like a couple beers, or I get really really drunk because I'm like out at like the square or something with my friends, and it's just like I don't know. I think I do have that kind of like reaction when it comes to certain tequilas, like because I had like one of my first times like really drinking was we had like a really really bad experience with tequila, and I got really really drunk and had a horrible hangover the next day. I didn't puke. They didn't puke. I still have only just the one time that I've thrown up from drinking, but I was in bed and I felt like shit for probably like a couple days.
Oh yikes!
After that experience with tequila, and every time I like get a whiff of it now, it's just like I don't fuck with it.
Right.
I'll drink it if it's mixed in with other stuff, but that's it. I won't drink it like shots.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit, it just changes you, man. That experience. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you are under the age of 21, drink. Do not drink. We do not condone that. And if you are 21 or older, just drink responsibly.
Yeah, drink with caution.
Drink with caution. Drink responsibly. Don't be dumb.
Me downing a tall boy as we speak.
Oh no, I can't. I'm drinking my water. I've had water and tea today. That's it.
Yeah, I only drink on like Sunday nights and Monday nights. That's the only time I drink, and the rest of the week, and that's if I go to like a liquor store on the way home from work.
Yeah,
it's the only time I enjoy a nice adult beverage to really wind down.
A nice bev, yeah, that's fair. No, I mean, I usually won't drink unless it's like a weekend. And even then, it's like I'll do it socially.
Yeah.
Like if my friends are drinking or like my roommates are doing something. Other than that, I don't really do it.
You see, I don't have friends here. So I drink at my desk while I'm playing games or doing this. So it's all my friends here locally moved away. Like they're all
my friends are dead.
Yeah, basically. They're all gone, doing their own thing, which I'm happy for them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like mad at anybody. Like, nobody talks to me. No, I don't fucking care. I was always an introvert, so I like, I'm not the one to start a conversation. But
yeah, that's fair. But, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I never was one for like big party drinking. I think I've went to probably like 3 or 4 parties in my whole life where we were fucking just going at it, just fucking throwing them back, but and then throwing it back, but.
Ooh.
But it's just like I have fun at those, but it's just like not what I want to do. I like sitting around like a couple of your friends like around a campfire, like in the backyard, having a couple beers. That's my favorite moments. Like that's what I like to do.
I'm very much the same way. I'm one of those people that like I'll enjoy going out and doing that kind of stuff. And like I like going to like the square, which is like if you aren't familiar with the area, it's just like an area of bars in the downtown of where I live. Like it's fun and I enjoy it if I'm going with people I know, but like at the same time, I feel like my social battery runs out real fast if I'm put in a situation where it's like I'm hanging out with people I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like very quick to just be like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
I very, very much enjoy that. Like kind of like you're saying, like the kind of small group, just like drinking, having fun, talking. That's kind of what we did last night. It was like we were in our apartment playing like a drinking game, and there was like 2 people that my roommate invited over, but like everybody was chill, or 3 people that my roommate invited over, so it was only like 6 of us.
One of my friends on Snapchat posted the other day, and he was playing a drinking game called Edward 40 Hands. You know what Edward 40 Hands is?
Yes, sir.
I hadn't seen that shit in so long, bro. It like brought back memories because I remember fucking duct taping 40s to my friend Hunter's hands. But it was 2 pictures on his Snapchat. One of him with the 40 duct taped to his hand, and then the next picture was they were busted and his hands were bleeding.
Oh my god.
So I guess it went terribly wrong.
Jesus Christ. What happened? Did he like shake him or something while they were attached to his hands?
He probably clapped knowing his dumb ass, but I messaged him. I was like, bro, you good? He said, yeah. And that was the whole conversation. So, I mean,
fair enough.
I guess he's fine, but he broke 2 40s in his hands, so
Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually done Edward 40 Hands. I know about it because of How I Met Your Mother. That's where I first learned about it because it's like there's like an episode where they talk about that, but I've never actually done it myself. Oh, oh, he's reaching for something. Oh, it's another.
It's another.
It's
beer.
another drink. Okay. No, last night was actually the first time I'd ever shotgunned anything. That was interesting. Shotgunned a seltzer, which was not fun.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it was kind of, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I did it, and I had already had a few drinks, so that made it a little bit easier. But I cut my finger in the process, and now I was like, I didn't realize it. I hope I probably should check. I don't think that I did bleed anywhere, but I like looked down, and there was just like blood like dripping down my hand. I was like, ah.
Good lord.
Yeah, battle scars.
That's something you'll always remember.
Yes, sir. It was fun though. I had fun.
These core memories being unlocked.
Regretted it. Yeah, core memory, the regret that I felt this morning.
Oh my god.
When I rolled over. Oh, it was so bad when I rolled over because it's like you know like whenever like you're hungover and like you're laying on your side and you kind of like turn and just like the whole it's like it takes a second for your body to catch up with the fact that you've turned over. Oh, it was so bad. I was like spinning. It was just like
And this is what killed parties for me. So me and two friends went to a New Year's Eve party. And we actually went to a couple New Year's Eve parties. We were party hopping, and the one we ended on was like if you ever seen the movie Project X, where motherfuckers are like jumping off the roof into pools and shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
It was absolutely wild. It was what I would consider a Project X party, and it was wild. That was the third party. That was the one we ended on. That was the one we enjoyed the countdown at. But me and him got absolutely tore the fuck up. We were wasted. Like, I don't remember most of this night. I just remember like trying to go to the bathroom, and we were in a big house. It was one of our friends' house, and like his family had a lot of money, so it was a massive fucking house. I like a massive house, and there was like 80 people shoved in this house. And yeah, it was massive, bro. It was wild and crazy. It was fucking awesome. I'm glad I got to experience that. But at the same time, I absolutely murdered myself the next morning because I had to wake up. We didn't get home until like 4 a.m. Yeah, and I don't even remember the drive there. I wasn't driving. I'll say that we had we had a designated driver, but I'm pretty sure he had drank too. I remember looking at my phone, and it's like almost 4 a.m. and I was like, oh my god, I've got to be up for work in 2 hours.
Oh no.
And I was
oh no.
And I couldn't call out because I worked for a moving company. And I was the only one that was going to be there with the driver.
Oh no.
So I just like literally power napped for like an hour and a half. And I got up, drunk a shit ton of water, so I kind of sobered up, and then went to work. I get there, and they can tell I'm not in the right mindset. And I'm just like, hey guys, who are we moving today? And it's like, okay, we got to go to Gatlinburg. And I'm like, well, no, what are you talking about? That's 3.5 hours from here. And they're like, yeah, we got to go to Gatlinburg, and we're going up to yada yada yada, and we got to load up. It was so much, bro. I go and I get in the truck, and there's an old man was the driver.
Oh, no.
And I was the mover. This is when I was cut up. I was in shape. I looked good, but man, I felt like ass. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna sleep on the ride there. Is that okay? He was like, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, bro. And I tried to sleep.
Legend.
I tried to sleep on the way there. It didn't work. If you've ever been in a moving truck or a box truck, they bounce quite a lot. So it made me nauseous. So I threw up outside the window.
Oh no!
On the interstate on the way there. And then we get there. And these fine people who I guess did not have a party because they were moving were like, "Oh, how are you guys doing today?" Yada yada. And I'm just like, "Please shut up. What are we? What are we moving? Point me in the direction." He's like, "Oh, the whole house." Oh my God. We were there for, I think, like 6 hours,
Oh
just loading
no.
stuff into the truck, loading up into the truck. And I hadn't ate nothing, bro. That was my punishment for the partying the previous night. Was I went through absolute hell for like, because it was, 3 hour drive there, 6 hours on the job, and then a 3 hour drive back home. And then I had like a 45-minute drive back home from work.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, bro. I will never forget that experience because
No, that's
it was so
horrible.
bad. I quit not long after that. I was like, I can't do this shit anymore, man.
Bro, you're stronger will than I would have just not gone. I couldn't have done that. No way.
Well,
No
I
way.
only went because I was going to get paid road time because it was further than 90 miles.
Yeah, jeez Christ. I cannot imagine like trying to do physic or having to do like manual labor while like hungover from a night like a New Year's party like night of drinking. Jesus Christ.
I got a nickname at the party. They called me Spilt It because I went to shake somebody's hand when I was meeting them for the first time with my red Solo cup. And
Oh.
and he met my hand with the red Solo cup, and I dropped the whole cup in the kitchen and just spilt vodka everywhere. And I was like, "Oh
Oh no.
no!" And they said, "Oh, you're Spilt It. Oh, this is Spilt It." And I was like, "What? No."
That's funny. I don't think I have been fortunate enough to not have any nicknames dubbed on me from drinking. I don't think none that have been said to my face at least.
It was
So hopefully not.
that was quite the experience. I will never forget that
Yeah.
party, or for what I remember of it anyway. And
Hmm.
the day after, all is a constant reminder for the rest of my life to not drink like that ever again.
Yeah. I have a rule when it comes to drinking. Um and it's very much like so I have for audio listeners, I have a water bottle with me right now. It's a I don't know how big this thing is. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I have like a decently sized water bottle, maybe like 32 fluid ounces, something like that. And I usually, anytime I drink and like I drink more than just like one drink, I will force myself to drink at least two, if not three of these things before I go to sleep. I think that's part of the problem for why I felt so bad today because I didn't do that last night. Last night I went from being in there drinking, having fun with my friends to puking in my bathroom, and then woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning in the bathroom.
Damn.
It was bad, but I didn't drink any water last night before I went to sleep, so that was like I think part of why I felt so shitty this morning.
Damn.
Again, drink responsibly.
Yeah, drink very responsibly, and don't
drink responsibly. Don't drink underage.
Yeah, don't drink underage. Don't drink when you have work early morning the next day,
Mm-mm.
because I wanted to like die.
Regret
Like
it.
at that point, like on the way back, I just wanted to jump out of the truck, like onto the side of the interstate. I just wanted to die. Like it was so bad. I was like, nothing can be worse than this. Like this
It
is
sounds horrible.
this is the
I could
this is
not.
the worst time of my life.
Oh man.
See, another thing, man. I don't have to worry about my brother drinking very much because he is a
Mhm.
supreme lightweight.
Oh,
Like
okay.
so
Very nice.
so lightweight. It's so bad, and it reminds me of this story. And I'll rush through this pretty quickly. Um, we were celebrating me and Jasmine getting our first apartment. And so I was drinking, and then my brother was like, "Hey, can I come over?" I was like, cool. If you're gonna come over, you're gonna drink. He was like, "Oh, cool, hell yeah." He had just turned 21, by the way.
Very nice.
And he comes over, and I gotta. This is when I drank Jameson because I thought I was fancy drinking a nice sipping liquor and having cigars and shit. Um, and I drank half of that bottle.
Oh.
I was fine. I went to bed. Joe also had the other half of that bottle.
Oh no.
I was fine, right? I was completely
Joe.
fine. I just went to bed, woke up the next day fine. Joe did not have a good night. So I get up the next morning and I slept in because I was off that day. Jasmine was already gone at work. And I go to Joe. I'm like, hey, you want to go get some breakfast? He's like, yeah, let's go. We go to Wendy's. We're literally at Wendy's eating, and then Jasmine texts me, "Who the fuck threw up all over the bathroom?"
Oh no.
The guest bathroom, to be specific. And I looked immediately. My eyes looked at Joe, and I was like, "Did you throw up all over the bathroom?" He said, "No." I said, "Okay, well, it wasn't me, and it wasn't Jasmine because she didn't drink." So he was like, "Oh yeah, that may have been me." I'm like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go home, and me and you are gonna clean this shit up, and then I'm never giving you an alcoholic beverage again. He threw, and we got there. And she didn't lie. She wasn't capping, as the kids say, about there being throw up literally all over the bathroom. It started in the floor, and it was a pretty big bathroom for an apartment, and a guest bathroom at that. It started at the door.
Oh no!
At least he made it to the door.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. At least he made it to the bathroom.
He made it to the bathroom, and it just carried to the toilet, and then beyond the toilet, because I guess he fell and threw up in the tub. It was a trail.
Oh,
it was
no!
It was like a trail. You could follow his journey of hell the previous night.
The breadcrumbs of what happened the night before.
I was like,
did he? I'm assuming he didn't remember any of it.
No, he did not remember anything. He was like, "I don't remember doing this." I was like, "You had a hell of a night." Man,
that's hilarious. Okay, just for like context, Joe's like, he's not like a big guy, right?
No,
like he's like
5'11", 180 pounds.
Okay, so he's like average build, like maybe a little on the skinnier side.
Well, okay, so then back then
at the time
he was really skinny. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Yeah, because like having half that for contrast, Bane is 6'4", so there's quite a bit of difference there.
Yeah, I didn't tell him to finish the bottle. I just left it on the coffee table.
He saw it as a challenge.
I finished what I wanted of it, which was a little bit more than half, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. It's like 2 a.m. He's like, oh, okay. He was fucking playing For Honor, of course, and
nice.
Yeah, and he finished that bottle because I remember waking up the next morning, that bottle was empty, so he drank the rest of it anyway, and just threw it up all over the bathroom.
Oh, so bad. I'm getting queasy thinking about it. It's goddamn. Drink responsibly. Don't be dumb. Everybody, all of us are 21. Everyone we're talking about is 21. Yeah. So just like be safe. But oh man, I don't know. I'm definitely I gotta be like the problem when it comes to drinking with me is I'm like you. I'm very much a heavyweight when it comes to alcohol, and the big issue is whenever Miguel and I get together, because we're both heavyweights, and if we're both drinking, there's a lot that we go through. Right. Like him and I will polish off like a 12-pack of Modelo like by ourselves, just like him and I. And then actually I think the most that we've had 2 12-packs like by just between the two of us in like one night. And it's Modelo time. Yeah, always do that. But there's usually a video of us like trying to stack the Modelo cans on top of each other while playing that song. Anyway, but like any time that we do that, we always end up drinking way more than we should, and I always end up feeling super fucking shitty the next day. Like I'll be staying at there's been times in the past where I've stayed at Miguel's apartment, and like it usually goes, we get really drunk one night, and then the next afternoon I wake up and Miguel comes like stumbling out of his room, just like hair all over the place. He's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah." I don't know, man. Drink responsibly. Don't be dumb.
I remember it was one night y'all were at his apartment or something like that, and had been drinking and shit like that, and then you snapped me the next day like, "Oh, I'm dying," or some shit like that. And I was like, "That was Miguel." And you said, "I don't know, he's still asleep." And it was like a picture of down the hall, and you could like see him looking laid out.
I think that was the night that we had like the Four Locos. Oh, that was a rough night. I won't go into that story. I feel like that's something that Miguel needs to be here for. But like, oh man, yeah, that was bad. that was a really bad night. That was rough.
I don't know. He's still
I got
sleeping.
so it's so hilarious like on those nights because like Miguel, whenever he like goes to bed, he just like he's a very hairy guy, right? Like he's an extremely hairy guy, and he sleeps like shirtless, and he always like leaves the door wide open at some point, or like whenever he goes to sleep. Usually, it's like him stumbling from the living room into his room and then flopping on his bed. So any morning like afterward, the sight I see is that exact like photo that I sent you. I'll like peek in to make sure he's okay, and it's just this like I just see this like mound of like a hair and like an arm just like just sticking off the edge of the bed and like maybe like a foot out,
Oh my God.
sticking over the edge of it. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Such a hairy guy.
He is a very hairy guy. He's a hairy back, which is what makes it funny because it's like he's like face planted down into his bed, so you just see like his back and like hair just sticking up through the
What a fucking guy.
That, or he's like wrapped up in like a blanket, like a turtle. Like you just see like the top of his head, kind of like his hair just kind of like peeking out through like the little like blanket burrito.
Nice. I fucking
So funny. Him and I haven't done that in a while though. We need to do that again soon when he's not like slammed with work.
get with the boy.
Get with the boy. Yeah. Well, do we want to switch gears and talk about gaming on our gaming podcast?
Yeah, we can. I have a couple topics. Not as much as happened as the last time we went over gaming. I just have basically just a couple of gaming facts anyway.
Okay.
As of projections this year on builtin.com say that gaming is now. Hang on, let me reread this real quick. Gaming is now a bigger industry than movie and sports combined.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait, is that in terms of like money?
Money-wise.
Okay.
So it's saying that the entire gaming industry right now is worth $139.9 billion.
Jeez.
And that is up 12% from the previous year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, Elon Musk could buy the whole gaming industry.
He really could.
That's crazy.
I've got I got the hiccups is what I got. Let's see here. And I remember going over this with you before we started recording. The most popular game this year ranking. This is 1 through 4 by player base. The number one actually surprises me with the number one game on the globe right now being PUBG.
That's extremely shocking.
Yeah, I would not have thought that game made a comeback, but it is right there at number one with a pretty solid lead. And number 2 being Minecraft, of course. Minecraft is, it's always going to be at least top 5. Followed up by Apex Legends in the 3rd place spot.
Okay.
A solid spot. And number 4 being Fortnite, of course.
Yeah.
Did you know that Fortnite is older than PUBG?
What?
By a year. I actually didn't know that.
What? No way.
Yep. Well, you got to count the years that fucking Fortnite was in beta.
Oh, I guess.
It's saying Fortnite.
I swore PUBG was like older.
I thought so. Well, I mean, you got to look. So PUBG actually started as a mod for Dota. Not Dota.
Oh, for Half-Life, right?
No, not Half-Life. It was it's right on the Arma 2.
Arma. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, not Half-Life. What am I saying? Half-Life. I'm thinking like Gmod.
Yeah. So, and then let me see if I got anything else here to really bring up. For some reason, coming up.
What was number 5?
Number 5 isn't listed. I can click on the link though, real quick.
Oh, okay. So you give us a top 5 list and only give us the top 4, Bane. We need to know.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit. Of course. It's of course. Guess what number 5 is?
Well, you already said Fortnite. I want to say League of Legends.
Nope.
Really? Valorant?
No, close.
It's not CS:GO.
It's CS:GO.
No way.
Number 5, CS:GO with
No
35
way.
million people playing it.
What?
Yep.
No way. No way.
I'm serious. That's what builtin.com is saying.
You're huh?
Uh
That's Are you kidding? Is like CS:GO like it was? Did they like release like a big update or something? That is so shocking
unbeknownst to me. I don't know. You're the CS:GO.
CS:GO, no, CS:GO needs to die. As the CS:GO player, as somebody who has 1,500 hours in that game, Counter-Strike needs to die and stay dead, or they need to make a new game and a better one.
New game. It's because fucking CS:GO come out in 2014, man. Or is it?
No, it's been a lot. It's older than that.
Is it really? Jesus.
Yeah, my dad played CS:GO when I was a kid.
2012. Wait a minute. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah,
it's on here. It's listed. Number
yeah,
6.
my dad played CS:GO when I was younger.
Number 6, Hearthstone.
That's actually
an equally old
I can
game,
see that
2012.
I can see Hearthstone. I know there's a massive following that, especially in like East Asia.
League of Legends is number 7.
I'm surprised it's not higher.
Number 8, Call of Duty Mobile.
What?
Number 9, Among Us.
Among Us.
And number 10, ending this list, Call of Duty Warzone.
Huh. I'm perplexed by the fact that there's a mobile game on there. Jesus. There's the voice crack. And the fact that League of Legends is not in the top 5. The fact that CS:GO is in the top 5, that's insane.
CS:GO has made a comeback.
I don't like that.
CS:GO was on its way out.
It's been on its way out for like 6 years. No, not even 6 years. It's been on its way out for like 8 years now. It should stay dead. I don't understand why. I'm like literally pulling up my Steam library because I want to see the player count that is listed on Steam. Yeah, I know. That's actually interesting. I didn't realize that, but Counter-Strike Global Offensive released on my 12th birthday.
Damn.
Like, on the day.
I got a couple.
That's crazy.
I found some news topics. I am on GameSpot.com. If you want to go read more about this, you can go on there.
I will in a moment.
Halo Infinite. Xbox boss discusses high-level staff departures. Reading further on to this about the some of the Halo team leaving, it appears that one of the head developers, just his last name is shown here, Lee, departed, and a couple of his other significant developers left. But Xbox Phil Spencer is actually not upset about this. He says that turnover in the game development industry is actually a good thing. So they're not upset about it.
Is it a developer that's been with like the company for a while, I wonder?
More than likely.
Somebody's been with them.
Because I remember them talking about when Halo Infinite was in development, they brought back one of the original dudes from the first 2 Halos to come work on this one because 343 had fucked up the previous 2 games, Halo 4 and 5. If you enjoyed them, you're fucking crazy. Those games sucked ass. Also in the news, Battlefield 2042 may have it has more fixes on the way. A couple of hot fixes on the way to try to fix some of these issues that people have been having with like
2042 is one you played, right?
Yeah, 2042 is the newest one.
That's what I thought. That's when you were trying to get me to play, and I said no because I didn't want to. Never been much of a Battlefield person. Not my cup of tea.
It's fun for about an hour.
Yeah, that's why it's not my cup of tea.
Like every time I get onto it, I'm like, man, I'm finna go pop some heads from 500 meters away, and I do it a couple times, and I'm like, yeah, and then it's just not fun.
Yeah, and someone fucking jumps out of a building and fucking like 720 no scopes you from halfway across the map.
Yeah. I wish that the
throws a plane at you.
Yeah, throws a plane at me. That's happened a lot actually. And one thing that's been pissing me off, which is not on Battlefield, but now that you're bringing up planes and shit, brings me back to that game Enlisted.
Oh yeah,
I played that the other day. I was like, Battlefield was kind of lame, so I went and then I was like, because I've been wanting to play an FPS because we've been playing a lot of MMOs lately, and every once in a while I just want to shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the first person perspective, and I was like, okay, I have Enlisted installed, so I get on Enlisted. Not much has changed since me and you played it. They've added a new campaign, which I haven't touched yet.
Okay.
This one is supposed to be in like the African campaign part of World War II. And if you, I'll backtrack a little bit. If you don't know what Enlisted is a free-to-play game that is on PC, Xbox Series X, and I don't think it's on PlayStation.
Is it not?
I don't think it is. I think it's only on Xbox and PC.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
But it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's a great game. I feel like it's their character like or squad anyway. Their squad management shit like that. I feel like it can get complicated, and it's obviously it's very obvious that they want you to make in-app purchases because the game is free. They want you to buy shit, but like some of the shit's a little overpriced because. I was playing the tanker. I like the tank class or the tank squad that you can use.
Tanker, I hardly know her.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do it, and I was like, okay, so I'm in the M24 Stewart or whatever it's called. It's like the light tank, and I was like, when do I unlock like the Sherman or something, like a heavier tank, something like I could get hit in a couple times? And I go and look, and it's on their battle pass or their what is it called? Hiccups is what it's called. But
I don't remember what it's called. Like, it's been a while since we played it.
God damn it! It's gonna bug the hell out of me.
The store where you buy stuff.
No. You can unlock these things, but the Sherman is like way on down the list. Like you have to like play it religiously to unlock it, kind of thing. And I was like,
it's their version of the battle pass, right?
Yeah, their version of the battle pass, but there's 4 of them, one for each chapter.
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
And you unlock stuff for both sides and stuff like that. It's a cool system. I like it. It gets complicated at times, but I wanted that Sherman, so I go and look, and I was like, damn, that's like at the end of this season pass or whatever it's called. And I go and look in the store, and you can purchase it for $50.
No way.
Yeah. I was like, no, not happening. No. Got me fucked up.
I will like. It has to be a really good one, but I won't even buy a game for that much. Unless it's like a game that I like. If it was like another Witcher game, I would probably spend that much money. But any other game, no.
I'm not.
No way.
I'm not going to buy a tank or the currency to buy a tank. It's not going to be much better than what I already have. I just wanted to know, like, how much are they charging for this shit? And it was like, for the amount of currency to buy this thing, it's $50. And I was like, you got me fucked up. That's
ridiculous. Like. Maybe if you could sell it, like if you could sell it back, like later on, like when it's no longer on a battle pass or something, then I could see them doing that. But like otherwise, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. So I said no. But cycling back to the plane thing, I think they need to rework how much damage a tank can take, because I'm telling you right fucking now, I spawned into my tank. Had not taken any hits at all. I pull onto the battlefield, and then some fucker in some German plane shoots me with his machine guns, because there's not rockets or anything like that. He didn't have bombs. It didn't say killed with bomb. It said killed with the plane's machine gun, and I instantly died. My tank just blew the fuck up out of nowhere. I didn't even get like
no hits, nothing.
It just I just seen him like fly over, and I'm dead. I was like, oh, okay. So this game is lame too.
No weapon balancing.
Bro,
that sucks. I liked that game when we were playing it. It was just like, I think it got kind of repetitive, and also the mechanics for flying the plane, man. I don't know if I'm just bad or if like they're just like really hard to control. But like you barely touch like the pitch and yaw controls, and it's just like you go plummeting to the ground or you're flying straight up.
Yeah,
like it's
I don't touch the planes. I'm always like, I like my feet on the ground. Like even in Battlefield, I try to go to the tanks. Or like be a gunner on a helicopter or something like that. I can't fly them to save my life. But that's all the real gaming news I have today. Even though half of that segment wasn't even gaming news, just me ranting. I'm a couple drinks in. I'm sorry, guys.
You're ranting about a game though. It's okay. Yeah, Gunner, I hardly know her. I couldn't do it. I tried to hold myself back, bro. I tried. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna fucking do it, Jacob.
I tried. I couldn't do it. That's funny. No, I thought about downloading Enlisted whenever I like finished building my PC because I wanted to check it out. They full released the game, right?
It still says beta.
Is it still beta? Okay.
It still says beta, but there's 4 fucking campaigns to play through, and they already have in-app purchases and shit like that.
When he says campaigns, it's not like a traditional campaign where you like go through like a story. That's just like what they call
that's what they
like the modes. It's like it's like zone capture stuff or like a team versus team type deal.
When I say campaigns, I mean like military campaigns where one of them is like D-Day and one of them is like the taking of France and another one is like the Russians fighting the Germans in Stalingrad and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Like you'll get, if you select that campaign, you'll play through a couple of maps, and I mean like 3 or 4 maps and 2 game modes.
Per campaign, roughly.
Yeah. And that's what you'll play in that campaign. And there's 4 to pick from. There's, like I said, and then the new one they just added was like Africa.
Oh, cool. I mean, that's cool. I don't know, man. I thought about getting the game again. It was fun when we played it, but I feel like it's one of those games where it's like it's more fun when you have a lot of people that you know playing it. Like at least like 4 or 5 people. Yeah, I feel like it'd make it a lot more enjoyable. But
it's a cool concept. I like how they do the squad thing, where if you die, you can just immediately like switch to a squad mate, because you spawn with up to, depending on the squad, like 5 other NPCs that are like in your squad. Kind of like how if you ever played the Band of Brothers games, which I feel old bringing that up. Oh my god, those games were sick as shit, and I'm still waiting on the 4th one. Like where you had a squad that you could command and tell them where to go while you're playing through the campaign. It's kind of like that, except if you die, you can switch to one of those other characters. Yeah, and you can set like what weapons different members of your squad have and that kind of stuff. And it's the sizes of the squads are different depending on which class you're playing. So if you're playing like the sniper squad, then like you'll have like, I think there's like 3, right? And then when you level it up enough, you get a 4th guy. Yeah, that's right. And then there's like the tank one, there's the plane, there's 2 different types of infantrymen, I think. Yeah. Like there's one that's like a machine gun and one that's like a rifle guys. Rifle, yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's definitely a fun game. It's a solid game. I feel like they didn't do enough publicity with it because the player base is kind of small from what I remember. I mean, I don't know. You said that you played it the other day. Did it seem like there was like still a decent player base on there? Yeah, like it wasn't taking like an obscene amount of time to get into a lobby or anything. It was, I mean, it felt like when we played it, I just feel like the people who are playing are people who played it back then and are like really leveled up. Like kept up with it, yeah. Also, those games are long. Yeah. They had like one match is like decently long if you're playing from start to finish. Yeah. Yeah, I do like how you get to pick what side you're on. If you want to play allies and level up your ally squad, you can do that. Oh yeah. Or if you want to play as the Axis powers, you can do that. It's just like, I don't know. I like how the game is laid out and the play of the game. It's just there's not a lot there as of like. What's it just needs more like substance. Yeah, it needs more substance because like the maps. I mean, I know they just added a new campaign and I haven't touched it, but like the older campaigns, those are old and done. Like they're just and they need more game modes. There's 2 game modes. There's like hold the point, and then there's like make your way like breakthrough from Battlefield, where you have to like capture these 2 points, and then you get to go further up the map, capture these 2 points while the other team defends, kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like that one mode in Mordhaw. It's like a similar thing where like you capture like a certain point, and then like once you've done, you can keep like advancing forward toward the other side of the map. It's a similar thing, except it's not as like technical based. Like you don't have to worry about like parrying and shit. It's just like shoot people. You just have to worry about some little fucking asshole hiding at the back of the map because there's no bullet drop. and sniping you.
Yeah, that's true.
It was pissing me off.
You don't have to worry about frying pans.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about frying pans. It was pissing me off because the first time I played it the other day, I was like, my sniper class, I was like, yeah, I'm about to fucking snipe some dudes. And I'm like accounting for bullet drop and movement and shit like that. And you don't have to do that. You just fucking point at them and shoot them and you get a hit. I was missing so many shots because I was overthinking the game.
Yeah, I was trying to do the same thing whenever we were first playing because I like the sniper class as well. And I definitely remember, like, because on the scope it has like the little elevation thing and everything, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can like aim this up a little bit and then I'll probably hit him. No, fucking beam.
Right over his head.
Yeah, right over him.
And then they know where you're at, and then they light you up.
Yep.
His whole squad.
Yep, whole squad. I don't know. It's a fun game. I feel like it needs more substance, and they need to do more publicity with it. That way, they can get more funding to bump the game up, and also they need to get rid of the pay to win aspects. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I mean, who the fuck's paying to win on $50 for a better tank?
$50. That's insane. And it's not even like $50 to like get the whole battle pass either. It's just for that
one part. I mean, you can. I seen that and I was like, holy shit, this is a cash grab and a half.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's because like they don't have. I don't know who the maker of the game is, but I wonder if it's like a budget thing.
Oh, it could be because there's not a lot of
going into it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like player base or something like that, so they're trying to like juice what they can out of it, something like that. I don't know, but
maybe
I know for a fucking fact I'm not paying $50 for a tank that's slightly better than the one I already have. Maybe like 10, like 10. I could see that as. I know you're against it, but like it was the same thing with like Call of Duty. Like if I want my gun to have an anime chick on it or be a certain type of camo or have shit like that, it was like $10 from the COD store. I would do that. I wanted the drip. But
that's fair.
$50, that's a whole other game. Like
yeah.
Nah.
My thing with when it comes to games and like I don't care if there's like paying for like skins and stuff because like you like the drip like you were saying before, but when it comes to like paying for better like weapons or better gear that like gives you an edge, that's when I have a problem with it because it's literally paying to win the game.
Yeah.
You're paying to like have an advantage, which is just like that's not. I don't know. It's not fun. It makes the game boring.
Yeah, you're literally
makes the game not enjoyable.
Paying that tank was in that pass, and I think we're circling this.
Yeah, we are.
That tank was in that pass, but it was like toward the end of it, so you have to like really, and it's not like you get a lot of XP per match. And I'm always like top 3 players because I'm playing against console players who don't know how to fucking aim. Yeah, and like it was so fucking far in that pass. I was like, damn, that's gonna take a minute to get to, And I was like, okay, well, you could jump ahead just for that one thing for $50. I was like, no, it's not worth it. Speaking of games with bad XP for their battle passes, have you been playing Balo at all? No, I'm waiting on a new event.
Yeah, that's fair.
New event or a new battle pass, I'll get back on, but I've completed the game as of right now.
I think I saw that there was a mid-season update that came out recently. I don't know what was a part of it. I don't know if it was just like maybe some new cosmetic stuff or something else. But
new maps? I doubt it.
Maybe? Get rid of Oddball?
Take Oddball out of the fucking quick play.
Make it impossible to get Oddball and that fucking city map together.
Oh, please. For the love of God.
Cannot stand that map. You fucking hide in a corner with a fucking like a gravity hammer and just you win.
It's over.
Your team wins.
All you have to do is get into a corner, and one of your dudes has a gravity hammer or the spanker, hardly know her, and
I was gonna do it. I was waiting for you to say it.
Or some other power weapon, and you've won the game because nobody can fucking get in those tiny ass buildings. Ugh.
Yeah, that or like because like also the oddball carrier does like a shit. It's a 2-hit kill with the oddball if you melee with it. So it's like you have someone with. You have like 3 of the people on their team with power weapons, and then the oddball carrier who can just come up behind you and beat your head in, and you're dead.
Oh, it's a 1 hit from the back.
Yeah.
And
from the back.
But it's a 2 hit to the face if they're looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the hiccups.
SMH my head, bro. SMH my head.
But when they do another event, or the next battle pass comes, I'm definitely going to hop back on it and complete it. But
Yeah.
as of right now, there's nothing to do in it.
Being 100% the battle pass within like a week, a week of the game coming out. Hey, gotta get my drip.
Gotta get that drip, bro. It's all about that drip.
I think when the next Fiesta event drops, I'll probably do the same thing, just because I like playing Fiesta. It's fun.
I hope the next.
It's as much as I shit on it, I like the Fiesta game mode.
I hope the next game, the next event, I hope it isn't Fiesta, because then we're going to notice a pattern.
What do you mean?
Like, because then every event will just be Fiesta.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That'd be interesting to see if they do like a... Because you can still play the Fiesta game mode when the event's not going on. So maybe eventually they'll do like a new event where it's like they add a new game mode. But I'm sure that's complicated to...
Well, I do remember this. This was an update a couple weeks ago. They added Attrition, which is the map gets smaller and smaller.
Oh, so it's like a zone kind of closing in type deal?
You have to stay alive the longest in that zone. Now, I think kills matter too for something, but
interesting.
Yeah, Attrition got added, and I've seen gameplay of that. It looks super cool, but not
sounds like a Halo BR kind of.
Man, if they did a Halo BR, if they did it right,
that sounds like that's what Attrition is.
Yeah,
kind of.
If they would do that, if like take a chunk of the fucking campaign map and throw it in the multiplayer and make it Attrition based, that would be dope as shit.
So much money. They would make so much fucking money from that.
Oh yeah,
a Halo based BR. Oh my god, Battle Royale. For those of you who don't know what that acronym means, yeah, that would be amazing.
I think that would be well received.
Hey, Halo, Halo, if you're listening, do it. Make a Battle Royale.
Fucking do it. Bet you won't, pussy. No balls.
If you're listening to this, at Halo with this timestamp in the podcast or the YouTube video. At Halo, make a BR game for all of our sake, and make it good. Don't make it shitty.
Yeah, do it right.
Yeah,
and fix your fucking XP system.
Yeah, they fixed it a little bit, but like now you're not just getting 50 XP per game.
I want them to bring back ranks, man. Is that so fucking hard?
What do you mean? They have ranks.
No, like rank, like not rank as in rank gameplay. I mean rank as in player rank, as in like Halo Reach, where you could go from recruit to sergeant to lieutenant to major.
Oh yeah.
To inheritor being the max rank. Like bring that back, but they won't do that. They'll fucking cycle it through a battle pass, and everything's calculated through that. You could do both. Come on. Fucking COD does it. You can still level up and get sergeant and shit like that, and there's a battle pass. Come on, man. It just feels lazy.
Yeah, that's true. They should add more. I feel like, I don't know. I have like a love-hate relationship with Halo Infinite, because it's just like, it's fun to play, but I feel like it gets real old real fast. Like it gets real boring real fast. That they need to add more.
What if the next event is based around Oddball?
I'm uninstalling the game. if they do an Oddball event, bro.
And it's only Oddball on the city map.
No, stop. No.
I'm not gonna play.
I'm not gonna play. Don't put that out there. No, I will not play it. Unless it's like the drippiest fucking rewards for it, I'm not gonna do it. If it's like real good drip, I'll play it.
I'll say it right now. If it is the Mark II armor from Halo Wars, I'll do it. And I'll fucking do it so fucking hard. You'll never see me play a game so fucking hard in my life. Give me that armor. But
I don't like it.
I actually just took all the rubber bands off my mic when I did that. But
no.
I'm unbalanced. I'm unhinged.
Oh no.
But yeah, I want that armor. Bring that shit into this game. Since you're doing the armor cores and you're leaving it open for everybody like that, do it. Bring that armor in the game. I will do it. I've wanted that armor since Halo Wars came out.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think that making it, bro. Even if you could purchase it, because it's one of those things. Like if it was like a skin that you could buy, 100%,
I'm buying it.
Yeah, as long as it's not like ridiculously expensive.
I'm buying it. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying it.
Bane said $50 for an armor set on Halo.
$50 for the Halo Wars
Take my
fucking
money.
Jerome set. Count. Here's my money.
Money. He's got to have that with his fire coming off of his shoulders.
Yes, sir. I feel like next season they're gonna bring back more of the Halo Reach armor effects, like the lightning and the shit like that. The lightning was cool, but you know, if you got into a lobby, that motherfucker had the blue fire. Now the blue fire you got from inheritor rank or the pre-order bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And that you knew if you got into a lobby and that motherfucker had blue fire and the skull face, he was a sweat and you're done.
If he's on your team, you win. If he's not, you lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take me back.
Oh, yeah. I remember whenever like the game first started, we would get into those lobbies and you'd see people with like the fire and like all like the fancy skins and stuff and like popping into your lobbies. You're just like, oh, this guy's a sweat. We're gonna get fucked up. But now it's like if you see anybody who's just like default skin, it's just like nasty.
Somebody
Where did
just
this
got
fucking
the game.
rat crawl out of? Yeah, exactly.
Or default skin, but the cat ears.
Oh no, not default skin or anybody that has one of like the prosthetic like limbs on their player model. Yeah.
Or the people who do the samurai armor with all prosthetic limbs. You're a sweat.
Oh my god.
You're mad
gross.
cringe.
You're gross. Uninstall the game.
Go back to Call of Duty.
Oh god.
You were the people who played Advanced Warfare and liked it.
Damn. God damn. All right, well, we have been going for an hour, so if we want to, we can call it here.
Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up. That's fine. I know you
Alrighty.
you still got to go to the gym. You got to do your thing.
Yeah, I still gotta go to the gym, and I gotta get up early for fucking school.
Well, at least you don't have to get up early for the podcast.
That's true, but I'm making myself get up at 6 a.m. every day, so I'm gonna be up in
Fuck
6
that.
hours. Yeah, just trying to be. I don't know. I'm trying to be more consistent and like more productive. So
I mean, that's fair, but
yeah,
that's why I brought it up to
But
you.
fuck
'Cause I was like, man, tomorrow's my day off, bro. I really don't want to be getting up at 6, man. I kind of want to sleep in tomorrow. You're like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully I didn't have a ton of homework to do tonight, or else I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. But I was able to finish up pretty quickly. All right, let's do this outro. Oh, I got popped my back. My back. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave us a review, or if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment below, leave a like, and subscribe. Yeah, that's right. I said the word.
Oh my god, he did it.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We've noticed that only 20% of you.
But yeah, if you did enjoy, please let us know. We greatly appreciate it. Reviews help a lot as well. So please do that and share if you know somebody who you think will like this podcast. If you have some fellow gamer friends or people who want to listen to a podcast about gaming that rarely talks about gaming, share the podcast with them.
We spent the first 45 minutes talking about drinking problems.
Yes, we did.
And then we got into gaming.
And then we got into gaming, yes. And real quick before I forget, we do not yet have an update with the website. We will let y'all know when there is one, but for now, we're still working on it. So just keep an eye out for that. We'll probably tweet about it when it goes live, and we'll mention it on the podcast when it does. But yeah, thank you guys for listening, and I guess we will catch y'all next time. Bye.
Later, bitch.